Right. I'm sorry, yeah, there's some bleeping going on. Yeah. Oh, right, he's ready. Oh, good. Oh, God, where's Jonathan? Take 4. Oh, bleeping! How do you think it went then?
It went well. Apart from the fact that I won.
Yeah, we could totally see.
Well, except I won, and I wanted to become second place or more. So.
Yeah. We've got some more bleeping. Oh, God. Right. Back upstairs. So after a great day of racing here, it all went sour. But you can count next time that the one person that would save the day, Matthew Parker and Tim McMullen. Thank you for watching. Me and Bernie Ecclestone here. Goodbye.